Hey, what's up everyone? This is your boy Genshin Warrior and I'm making this final review for Kazuha. So whether you're free to play player or someone who's been playing Genshin Impact but you guys are still confused, you should waste some wishes on this samurai boy or you should just save them for the next update. So let's get started. First, we're going to talk about his stats. Building Kazuha is just focus on attack and mental mastery as much as you can. But the problem is, guys, his attack is really basic, and you don't get that big much bonus out of him except his elemental mastery, which is just the swirl, as everybody knows. He's like main element, and he just like amplify damage. That's all he do in the whole game. So in case like you've seen some previews, of course that people got the sixth constellation and made him his DPS with the perfect artifacts and got of course this freedom sword. So just do not fall for that bait. We're going to preview the weapons. The best weapon you can use in Kazuha is the freedom sword, but the problem is in this banner you're really rarely going to get a 5-star sword out of this banner. It's really hard, guys, and in my opinion you're going to wish around 150 to 200 wishes until you would get to probably like C5 or C4, plus if you are lucky you would get of course the freedom sword without any like refine. In my opinion, is not worth it. Do not fall for that too, please guys. So there is another options in case you just were trying to get Bennett or to get another character. Like, I know the whole banner itself is like really huge bait from Mihoyo. They got Bennett, they got like Rosaria, they got also Kazuha there, so they're giving us a hard choice as well with Razor. In my opinion, please give it a pass and do not waste your wishes on that too. There is another free 4 stars, not free, but there is some of them you can get through the game. Thus I'm going to list them for you, and the best is Iron Sting because it has basic attack and elemental mastery as also pays a stat. Alright? So let's talk about artifacts. You can get or you can put on Kazuha any artifact which is can use elemental mastery as main stat, guys. Please, main stat. It's not like a side stat, alright? Like not those ones that did down, just as main stat, alright? So the very descent is like one of the best, but until you will get the right and the best stats on hold the full star, you're going to waste a lot of materials and a lot of reasons on this domain, and it's really you're going to get one or two. We're free to play players or whether like with limited reasons, so we're not going to waste everything in just getting the samurai boy on artifacts. All right, the constellation first one and the second one is going to make him a really nice support, but the problem is once you run him on his own in any domain he's going to die. This is the problem with Kazuha. Yeah, I know some people would say you can use some healing, but it's not going to work as in the high like levels of domains. All right, be careful with that. So the 4th constellation is going to make him a nice sub DBS, and the 6 is going to make him a mad DBS. He's going to spam a ton of damage, guys. But as I said, you're going to waste 150 to 200 wishes if you're like unlucky until you get his 6th constellation and make him your main DPS. Now we're going to speak about his talents and skills. In my opinion, guys, his skills are one of the most fun to spam skills in the whole game, alright? But another problem as well is just the materials being wasted on this badass boy, which is you can be used on other characters and get a higher effects. So in my opinion, do not waste all these materials and just give it a chance and wait for the next update, guys, please. I'm gonna value stats out of 10, 7. The weapon is like 5 because it's really hard to get the freedom sword. The artifacts I could get like 8 because maybe you're lucky, maybe you're not. You might get also some artifacts can have elemental mastery. Constellation, I'm going to give him 7 also because he can really be a nice support in the whole game. But the problem is, which is I'm scared they might nerf his support in somehow, so be careful on that. So let's review his skills and see how this amazing samurai boy can really do a nice and can be really a huge bait from Mihoyo. So this is what he can do. Just a couple of slash switches can remind you of the Pyronade from Zhongli. It's just like with larger surrounding winds going here and over there. You have to apply always elements while you're using him and keep switching unless his main DBS which can survive on his own. Yeah, he's perfect here, but the problem is once you run him on larger domains, he's not going to help you much except amplifying the damage itself. He's mixed character between Keqing and Xiao and Zhongli in my opinion. Look at his main basic attack. He just like teleport like Keqing, and the way how he jump up and then spam his sword down, Xiao, and his main is just like Zhongling except he amplify the power with the larger slashes here and there and the wind as I said. Final preview guys, any character in the game if you spend much of an money, let's say resins and whole artifacts, and you try to farm as best as you can and invest materials, and then you got those talents to the max. Like I've seen somebody who crowned him 3 crowns. Like, are you mad, boy? It's a lot of crowns to waste from Kazuha. Why don't you wait for Ayaka? Look guys how this beautiful princess in the photo are gonna pop up now. She's going to be one of the best DBS in the whole game. And you're gonna get the best even support, even like DBS in the whole game so far. Just give it a chance, and here's a couple of photos as well. Gonna pop up on the screen. You can see what's gonna come, like Yumiya, like Sayo, like Mei, like oh my god. Well, I'm gonna get crazy. I'm gonna save my wishes. I just saved around like 25 wishes so far from the Klee update, and I'm really excited for that. Please leave a like and give me a comment how you feel about Kazuha, and I'll really appreciate it. So we can also share some knowledge about this samurai handsome boy. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to my channel. See you soon.